We're going to be messing a little more with strings today. And what we're going to be doing, I'll start off by going into the Python interpreter by typing Python. What I'm going to show you is how to change the length of a variable, or basically not necessarily change the length of it, but grab parts of it. So for example, we'll say x equals, what should x equal? Linux. Oh, it's a string. It's got to be in quotations. X equals Linux within quotations. Probably give it a capital L too. There we go. So now we can print x, oops, lowercase x, or just hit X since we're an interpreter here, and it says Linux. What we can do now is I can say X, and then in brackets, I'll say 3, and it gives us a U, because, well, it's the fourth letter if you're counting from 1. Python counts from 0, so the U is number 3. L is 0, I is 1, N is 2, U is 3. So we're grabbing the third letter or the fourth letter, depending on how you look at it. But since we're in the Python world, programming world, computers start at 0, 3. Now, if I wanted to grab the first 3 characters, I can say 0, 3, like so, and it goes from the beginning of 0 to the end of 3, so we get Lin. So the last letter here is the letter it goes to the end of. It hits the beginning of 3, which is U. I'm not explaining this well, but you can see what's going on. I can also say 2, 3, which gives us one letter, which would be stupid to do. So let me do 2, 4, and we got the N and the U, because we're starting at the end of 2 and going to the beginning of 4, like so. You can also shorten this up some, where earlier we did x0, 3. Can just leave out that 0, and it does the same thing. It knows to go to the end. And the other way around as well, I can say 1, which will actually start at the second letter and go all the way to the end of the word. So, or end of the string. So that is how you can grab sections of a string with the colon and some brackets. Hope you found this useful. Let's throw that into a script real quick. I'll use Vim, and I'll say mycut, because we're kind of part of word.py, I pound exclamation point / user / bin / python, so it knows that we're running a Python script. I'll say x equals, once again, Linux, and I'll say to print x bracket 2 colon 4 bracket. Save that, make it executable. So change mod plus x, mycut / mycut, whoops, and you can see it printed out the N and the U. So, hope you find this useful. Visit filmsbychris.com for more video tutorials like this one.